Hey guys, I feel like a fraud. Wait, let me put on lip gloss. I look too ashy. Okay, so who is she? And did she finally, remember her password? Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. Just if you guys should be welcoming me back. It's not even because it's your channel now. Anyways, welcome back to my channel. Just if it is your girl, Ikea. So guys, literally, I just wanted to come here and rant about how adulthood is dealing with me. Guys, I don't want to, sit here and complain throughout the videos. I just wanted to find something to do. Oh my kittens. Okay, I just wanted to find something to do with my hands. So if I'm looking down a lot, it's because I'm going to do my makeup. Whilst I just, rant about adulthood. Guys, literally look at my eyes. You can see that my eyes are becoming red, if not red already. And guys, I don't know why I got the best of energy to talk about this all the time. It's literally, regarding it's really time. It's literally 9:33 p.m. right now. And I should be sleeping because it's a work week. But yeah, I got this burst of energy and I said, why not come on here to just rant? Sometimes that's what a girl needs. So I'll be doing my makeup, not really makeup because you guys know I can't do makeup for the life of me. Yeah, but that's just by the way. So I'll be looking down a lot and yeah, pardon me if it messes up with the flow of the videos. So yeah, guys, so growing up is a scam and I've got the evidence. This is so dramatic. But yeah, I've got the evidence, like, guys. So I'll start with my primer. I have the LA Girl Pro. Guys, my makeup is dirty, so and please, it's makeup powder, loose powder. So my makeup is dirty, so I don't think I'm going to be showing them on here. But I'll be using the LA Girl Pro primer to prime. Like I was saying, adulthood is a scam, and I've got the evidence. Like guys, I'm not like joking. Like I've been humbled spiritually, like, and that's the A because they're very serious business. I've been humbled spiritually, emotionally, physically. What the fuck is meaning now? You guys know that my mental is already shit, but like I'm at an all-time low. Like because instead I mean like this is horrible. So guys, let's talk about like I've written my notes down. So if I'm looking down, and also the mirror is down here. So yeah, let's talk about the cost of living. Let's talk about the cost of living. I'm using the LA Girl Pro Matte Foundation in the shade Ebony. Guys, like I was saying, I'm all over the place, but guys, yeah, me a agent. Me a agent. But anyways, let's start with the cost of living, guys. Let's start with the cost of living. You know how everyone is like, you guys know I relocated from Accra, right? And I'm now in the Ashanti region. I'm literally a village. It's not bad, it's not bad. I'm just exaggerating at this point because, guys, the other time I went outside where I am, and guys, Ghana, we still have like a long way to go, but that's not what this video is about. So you guys know I'm now working in the village, right? I relocated to the Ashanti region, and I won't lie to you guys. You know how everyone is like, Accra is expensive, Accra is expensive. So when you get a job and they send you to like the rural areas or, even anywhere outside the cities, it can be Kumasi, it can be wherever, they send you outside the cities, you're like, at least like cost of living, it wouldn't be too bad. Guys, it's a lie. It's a total lie. Where I am, it's a farming community, right? So things like processed foods, like canned foods, like milk, sardines, all those things, it's obvious that the price will go high because of the transportation to move the items from the city to the villages, right? So that one is expected. But guys, I live in a farming community and things are literally, prices of things are like insane. It's like Accra and Nidija. I don't know if you guys get it. Like I just said Accra and I'm spending. So it's like I am in the village, I'm spending like I'm in Accra. For the sardines, the milk and stuff, I understand because of the transportation to move it from the cities and all that. But literally, one of the main fruits that they go here is what's the name, plantain, right? And plantains are so expensive here, guys. And do you know the funny thing? The market women in let's say Swami, the market women in Swami in Kilita will come to where I am. They'll come and buy, let's say, plantain, go to Kumasi to sell it for less than the market women at where I am sell it. That's how bad it is. You can literally take a car to Kumasi to go and buy the plantain they bought at where I am for cheaper with transportation cost. This is how insane it is. And with the transportation cost, and it still wouldn't be equal to what I'm buying here. That's how bad it is. So when I came here, I don't know, well, let me not generalize it. When you speak to most of the Ashanti youth or the people that I've, spoken with, majority of them will be like, they don't want to, relocate to Accra and stuff. Accra is expensive, blah, blah, blah. And I've been telling them all the time that, like, Accra is expensive because I've been living in Accra my whole life. And literally, that Accra is expensive. I never experienced it. Maybe it's because I'm a homebody and I was literally a kid. So everything my movement was from school to home, church, work. I said work because I go work and I came here. But like, you get what I'm saying? From school, home, church, school, home, church. I wasn't really an outdoor type of person till I left. And I still am an indoor person. I think the foundation is okay. I still am an indoor person, but guys, I won't lie to you. It's literally not worth it. If someone tells you that, oh, yeah, but village is not, how can I be don't do it. It's a trap. It's a trap. Don't do it. Don't do it. You can literally learn regardless of the industry that you're in. You can learn the job everywhere. Everywhere. And nothing beats being in, the city or wherever your job is headquartered. Because guys, then social network, everything, like everything you need is in the cities where your job is headquartered. You can literally learn the job there where they're telling you that, oh, like insurance. It's an absolute lie. It's a lie. It's a lie. Stay there. Like it's better. I'm renting a 1 bedroom, like a literal room with toilet and bath for 300 cities in the village. No social amenities, nothing around to compel the price to be that way. But they started getting, working professionals here. And this is their cocoa. This has now become their cocoa. So literally that's what they are doing. Hike up prices for houses that do not merit. But I don't blame them. Influencers now, come with me, would you rent this apartment for 1,500? And these landlords are seeing it and they're like, we're not doing any day, so bit to say, then they, inflate prices. And they're like, cost literally doesn't merit whatever. But that is besides the price. Like, do you know that cooking at home, you can't do it all the time. But like, you have to be forced to cook at home. One thing that has also helped me is like bulk purchasing. Because literally, this thing is not showing. We move. This is my tutorial. This is my tutorial. But anyways, because what did you want to when you're cooking to boil, like, it's like, when does the reprieve happen? It's like a never-ending struggle. You can't cook all the time. You can't buy food outside because either way your pockets will go inside. I think what has helped me, one positive thing that has helped me is transportation. I am not spending like I would have if I was in Accra. If I were in Accra, I live at 22, right? If I were in Accra, I would have been, what's the name? Literally moving from 22 to Accra. So transportation would have literally taken all my money. So I think that is a good thing that I can transportation. That I literally pay like 10 cedi a day in and out. And I'm like, no, I've moved, so now I pay like 16 in and out a day. It's a lot when you compound it, but in the grand scheme of things, I think 16 cedi for transportation is quite good. And I don't have a car. I don't even know how to drive it alone. Having a car, so I don't buy fuel and stuff. So the only thing I take is 16 every month. So guys, pick up my evenings and we move. So anyways, that's literally been me. Because my money is disappearing and I'm like, what did I buy? Like I am in so much debt. I'm in so much debt. Like guys, I won't lie to you. I didn't know how to, buy stuff till I got here. Because that's what, all the ladies in my office, that's what they do. So, sometimes they sell clothes, they sell shoes and all those things. I came here and I've learned to buy stuff on credit. And I'm surprised. I've taken to it well. Realize I'm trying to not let it become a habit. Because pay name brand. Nah. If anything, because pay need that castle. And even your expenses are already taken, guys. They are saying, yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Pay name do now that castle. Like I just got paid like yesterday, and the money is finished. There's not my account alright, but it's not for me. It's literally not for me. That's how insane it is. Like I just got paid yesterday. The money is finished. As you can win. Where did the money go, guys? Another thing I want to talk about is work and tiredness, guys. Literally everything you do is on you. Everything you do is on you. And I'm not exaggerating, guys. You literally you wake up tired. Actually, I don't think my boss, every time my boss is like, hey, what is wrong with you? And I can't really go in that situation. So I'm like, oh, there's nothing wrong with me. But I'm literally depressed and I'm working. So I'm always tired. And one thing about depression is that you are always tired. You wake up tired. And not even depression alone, because I have friends in Accra who spend majority of the time in the car. Back on 5, where we do, or it's not traffic, where we do feel like 9 o'clock. So with the car, you may mental illness aside. Like I have friends who literally spent the whole night that they could have been, resting in the car, coming from work. And I was like, you're not going to and literally, that is the rat race that we've joined. And it's quite insane how our parents were able to do it. Quite insane. But I can't concentrate because after this makeup tutorial, whatever this thing is, I'm going to film the video because I literally can't concentrate. I need to use my contour powder, the black shade, and it's literally gone. Because I don't do makeup, I use the loose powder, I use the powders a lot in my normal everyday makeup. That's why this one is actually done. I wear only this on a normal, only the powder on a normal day. I'm trying to be an influencer for you people. I'm not going to use blush because I don't have blush. I've always been afraid of it. So I'll finish, I'll ruin what I can't even do. I'll ruin what I've done. So I don't venture. I don't venture. So I'm going to take a little brush and I'm going to contour my nose area. How do we feel? I can't do my eye shadow. So literally what I do is put a little bit of the contour powder on it, but not too much to overshadow the, definition that I did here. So the next thing I'm going to do is to dust off the excess under eye. And then I'll take this shade and I'll use it on all the places my T area where I set with the banana, the finishing powder. I'm going to use this one on it because it's a little too yellow. Because obviously I don't know how to do my makeup, so I use this because it's lighter than this powder. You see, I would have used the other one. The one that used to be here wasn't as light as this, but yeah, it's finished. So I'll take this powder here and just dab it on my T-zones. And then on my chin. Oh my. How do we feel? So I'll just dab it on my hand. Take the dark one, also dab it on my hand, and use it for the rest of my face. I'm going to try my eyebrow again. If that doesn't work, we'll just use a Vaseline to make it pop. So let me give it a little brush. I think the brown is too light, too light. But don't worry, I can work with it. Let's take this side of my hand. It's not popping like how I want it to be, so I'm going to take Vaseline and use it as a barrier. So that's my Vaseline. I'll take a little, put it on my hand. If you can use your hand, to apply it, but I'm feeling a little fancy for you guys. So there you go. Just make it stand out a bit. I don't know if you guys can tell the difference, but I can. I don't even know why I'm doing it because it doesn't show up. I don't know, I look too yellow. Let me change the light. I don't know how to do it, but guys, I promise it looks better in person. I'm going to wash this off my hands and I'll be right back. These huge jumbo twist, but anyway, this is how it looks. I'm trying to grow my hair out, guys. This is the best I can do. Okay, so guys, I tried to film a video that I didn't really think about. I know it looks weird. I wasn't really resonating with it. I thought to do a sit down video and chat with you guys. I have never really expounded on my mental health of the last two videos that I posted I remember. I think a video I posted last year talking about my relocation and my mental health and everything. I didn't really dive into my mental health, and guys, it's been rough. It's been rough. I feel like my wires, hormones, whatever you call it, like everything is just out of whack, like out of sync. I've always had these mental issues that I struggle with since I was a kid. Since I was a kid, since I knew to put a name on it. It's just something that I've been struggling with my whole life. But it's like I hit my mid 20s and I started, how do I put it? I'm able to keep it internally. It's never affected it has never manifested physically. It's always in my head. But life happened and I've lost gap of, I don't know how to put it, my public, I've lost grip of the physical things as well. Like now, what I do, I do a lot of things to help me manage. And one of the things that I do is buy white stuff. I'm not a neat person. I'm not neat. You guys know how a depression room can look like. I'm depressed almost every single day, and what I do is I'll paint my walls white. Case in point, I'll buy white curtains. Case in point, I'll lay my white bed sheets, and I just do stuff that will not make me, how do I put it, as messy. Because when white gets dirty, it's like it's in your face dirty. So although it doesn't work, it's not a foolproof method when it comes to cleanliness and stuff. Those are the things that I do to compel myself to not get too overboard, no matter how I feel like. So yeah, I do stuff like that. Um, Sometimes I'll publicly, when I used to be active on social media, I'll publicly say something. Maybe I get into a hobby, I get into something that I want to pursue or something. What I do is that I'll put it out there because in my mind it creates this. How do I put it? This urgency to do it because I'm like, I said I will do this. I said I've given myself this timeline and I have to do it because blah 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 blah. I build these excuses in my head, and yeah, these are some of the things that I was using to cope. And guys, I hit rock bottom. It started, like I said, it has been starting for a while. It has been growing my whole life, but I really hit a low in level 200 in uni, which now would be like 7 8 years ago. Sorry, you knew. But anyway, this was in like level 200. You know, when you are depressed, you can't really put a hand to what's causing you to be depressed. Guys, this might be TMI. I know that usually women during, our period, or when it's getting to our period, we get, moody, we get depressed and all those things. I'm talking like chronic depression. You guys, when these episodes coincide with my period or something, it's borderline suicidal. And I don't want to make a too heavy video, but it borders on suicide ideation. I would lie if I said I haven't actively tried, but I haven't seriously given it a try, but I have. Anyways, I've been struggling for a while, and when I came to where I work now, I'm a little bit isolated. Anyways, let's go back to level 200. So level 200, what I did when it was getting really bad, because I have a low social battery, I can't do social interaction so long. So in uni, I started coping with YouTube because YouTube didn't require me being outside. It literally required me being in my room, putting a camera and talking to the phone. And no shade, no disrespect, but the numbers were a concept. It wasn't a physical thing I could touch. It wasn't, I see that I have these number of subscribers. I see that I have these number of views, and it's a concept. Like I can't physically grab it. So when like right now when I'm filming the videos, it's just me and my phone. When I edit and I put it there, when it does well, when it doesn't do well, whatever, any number I see, it's I don't know how to put it more accurately, but it's more of a concept than it is a tangible thing. It's not tangible. It doesn't really. So level 200, I became like, I don't know, I hit an all-time low, and what I did was drive everyone away. I drove all my friends away. I just didn't try pursuing friendships anymore. When I see that someone is, withdrawing away from me, deuces. Because while I'm at the time in peril, if anything around me, so I pushed a lot of people away. Then I got to level 300. Level 300 was my worst year because I had told my mom I want to drop out for a year and come back and finish because I knew I was going to mess up my grades. I know my mom, she's like, oh, dear, call. Say, oh, now feeling quite they we school now for degree in the pyramid, then. Which is quite funny because when I graduated, I went to my certificate. I literally gave it to her. I shook her hands and I said, "Would you go in here?" And one thing is that usually things that will excite people, like let's say JHS, we finish JHS, everyone is happy. I'm not happy. Not because I'm going to miss people or the people at school. It's literally whatever thing I have accomplished. I don't feel any joy in it. So when I finished SHS, I don't have any joy. I didn't have any joy in that. I went to uni. When we wrote our last paper, we all, you know, met at the school's Eagle. If you went to Central, we are the Eagle and we took pictures. And literally, I was just extremely sad. Like all of a sudden, it's like this wave of depression was on me. Anything that I have strived to achieve, when I achieve it, I become my lowest self emotionally. Guys, I'm not crying. Me need to see me. And my eyes are red because I'm tired, but I can't sleep. So I'm not crying. I'm not. But anyways, that's what I've been dealing with. I've struggled with friendships. I've struggled with maintaining friendships. I've struggled a lot. And honestly, I don't blame people who uh, withdraw because imagine, let's say, for an instance, I had friends who literally will invite me to everything. I will not go to even a single one. So ultimately, they stopped inviting me. And when you are a group of friends, subgroups for me were friends, and that's literally what happened. I lost touch with the people that I was really close with. Um, the only friendships I've been able to maintain are the ones that there's distance in it. And I always thank God for these my friends because it doesn't matter how long we don't speak for. When we do speak, it's like no time has passed. It's like this, I don't know.
Okay, guys, so I lost the sound from this, like about 20 minutes of sound, which I'm bummed out about. But, like, let me just summarize everything that I said within the space of the 20 minutes. So basically, with me losing a lot of friendships, I think for the majority of them, I've always considered myself the common denominator. Because it's true, I'm the common denominator. You can't always be losing friendships and only you pedebia or bibi, blah blah blah. My mental health aside, me, pushing people away, me withdrawing from, people aside, I always felt that there might be something that I'm missing. All that adage, proverb, or whatever, they're like, in your old trap, I know, so every time I'm like, I'm the common denominator, I'm the issue, because that's how most of my friendships ended. And yeah, that aside, I was just splicing another video I recorded. Immediately I realized the video, yeah, talking about my new friends. So I lost my sound, my battery went off. So anyways, let me plug it. What I was trying to say is that my friend, literally, I feel like friendship is very easy, not in the sense that we are not trying, we are not putting in effort. It's just that everyone has the understanding that life is life, and we are all in different, locations. We can't, and I can't say we are all, like, all my friends are in different locations because it's not necessarily a group friendship. One thing that, let me deviate a bit, that I've learned to do now, and I've also learned to accept, is that and yeah, my friend groups in all my friend groups don't have to be friends. That's something that I used to do in the past a lot. It's like I wanted all my friends to be friends, and sometimes mixing and matching, friendship groups can, you know, disrupt the dynamics. So it's okay if you have, separate groups of friends for separate reasons. So I have friends who don't necessarily know each other. They know of each other, but they don't know each other. I don't know if you guys, yeah. So we are all in different places. I have this friend that Felicia. Every time that we have to talk, we literally, quote unquote, set an appointment. We literally will be like, hey, like, it's been a while we spoke. Let's speak this weekend. Like, we can do it this time. You're fair, just to catch up. And we'll call. We'll talk to each other. We can spend like 7 hours, 4 hours on the phone, and it's like we catch up with each other. Then until the next time, it's always new. It's like how it's not new per se. It's like no time has passed. See, we talk once a month, simple. The next month when we talk, it's like no time has passed. That's how it is, and I feel like I have been thriving in this setting, and I really thank God for my friends. They've they don't know it yet, but I'm thankful for the few that I have.
I spoke about a lot of things. It's quite unfortunate that I've lost the video. I don't think I have the energy right now to go back and talk about all these things. But I think I also spoke about my struggles when I started working in a corporate environment. I don't know. One of the issues that came from me self isolating so much was my inability to interact with people. So I started working in where I am currently. And guys, the first few months, the first year was very rough for me because I literally couldn't for the life of me short circuit before I opened my mouth to talk to someone. It's like I was so in my head. I am still in my head, but it's like I feel like now I'm better. Yeah. Like I was so much in my head that the person can literally be talking, and because I'm so anxious about like having to speak to the person, I literally am not paying attention to what the person is saying. So every conversation that I have to open my mouth and respond or talk about, I literally short circuit. I literally short circuit before I remember I self isolated so much so that I started having memory issues. This was one of the hardest things. It's one of the hardest things that I've had to deal with. Other than that, it's a black hole. They're saying things that me myself sometimes I'll remember and I'll be like, hey, like, and it's not like normal, things that we forget and later. Like these are like real issues, foundational issues that I have forgotten, and I feel like it's my brain's way of protecting me. So sometimes it shows up in a way that is quite difficult to navigate. I'm just, trying to articulate as much as I can. I don't know if you guys get what I'm saying, but as much as memory has always been an issue, forgetfulness is something that dealing with at this age, like in a corporate session where you have to be sharp. I have struggled so much with it, and like when it started happening, I'm like, what is going on? Like I'm very prior to all this, I was very sharp. Things come to me easily. I started working, and it's like interacting with people. It's literally like learning how to walk as a baby. It's like I self isolated so much that social interactions had me short circuited. And honestly, let's say my head was always on the ground. My head was always on the ground. It took me more than a year of working where I am before I started recognizing people's faces. The only thing that made me recognize people the first year was, let's say, this person usually.
So, editing Helen here, what I was trying to articulate is that because I, had this whole forgetfulness and stuff, I couldn't recognize someone outside where I've placed this person. Let's say I know that you are always at this spot. If I meet you at another spot, not where I usually meet you, you are literally a stranger. I don't recognize you at all. That's how bad my memory was.
There's someone here. Let's say I greet this person every time I'm coming to work. This person sits at this gate every time I'm coming to, and I greet them. That's where I know the person from. There's a 50-50 chance that I've not looked at the person's face to even know who. That's how bad it was because my head was always on the ground. And it might come off as maybe on penny power or standoffish, and I say if you are lucky you'll be like, oh, maybe she's just shy. I don't think I'm a shy person. As much as I'm not an extrovert, I'm not a shy person. I'm an introvert, but I'm not a shy person. I started working and it's like I've lost all my social cues. It's like I was relearning everything in a social environment, and that added pressure to me. So I don't know. So I came off as, I'm sure to a lot of people, as standoffish. But honestly, it's because I couldn't for the life of me look people in the eye. It's like at this my big age, I'm extremely shy. For what reason? What was the reason? Like I don't know why this extreme shyness came from. I can't look people in the eye. Basic, conversations. It's not like a bizarre. Your friend is saying astrophysics, and now be literally basic questions, and I short circuit. How are you? I short circuit. The things that go on in my mind before I open my mouth to say I am fine. Me catch rewa. Ebe your mama. Like it got so bad. At one point, I thought I was developing a stammer. At one point, I thought I was developing a stammer because of how bad it was. And dealing with being in a corporate world and depression is quite hard. Honestly, it's quite hard. Nobody gives you that grace because like everyone has 9 to 9 problems. And I came with this lady who eventually left me. I'm so salty. She left me. Nana will show video where you left me. I hope she's not watching. I hope no one I know, no one I know professionally. I've blocked most of them from my status. Everyone whose name is saved as Mr. is saved as Mrs. or has the acronyms of my workplace. Everyone like that, I've muted them on my status. What's the name? I've share with except when all of them are there.
Except a few that I buy stuff from. From that, you know, my SAT, my exclude your mom way. Since I was in social media. I say me about me pa me Gina me Jimmy. But anyways, that's just on the lighter side. That's what was I saying? Yeah, like navigating like I don't know corporate environment when you're going through depression is quite hard. It's very hard if I do say so myself. But I thank God for my boss. I thank God for my boss because as much as each man of our obey, it's like sometimes he wants to know without intruding. But so I can't open up, so it is what it is. Like I was saying, Nana, you left me at first when we came and I, was short circuiting on social interactions. I could hide behind the lady that I came with because as much as she herself was an introvert, she was, but when it comes to adding to conversations, how do I put it? Driving, leading on conversations, she's very good at that. So I was usually doing ad libs. So sometimes we'll be in my boss's car, she'll be talking with my boss will be talking to the two of us, but she'll be the one who is literally giving like responses to my boss, and then I'll be at the back desk, what's the name, giving ad libs, literally contributing nothing to the conversation. And I was finding comfort in hiding behind her because since she's, giving you like engaging with them, I didn't really have to do much. So after she left, I'm say, oh, Nana, we jam me ho, and you clear. We mistake na me born. But she ran. She left me. How can you do this to a sister? She left me. But yeah, she has been a blessing. She has been a blessing. Anyways, what else did I speak about? I spoke about a lot. It's quite unfortunate to say at the end of the but yeah, that's basically it. If I remember, I'll refill.
Something will, have to. So it's like in 2022, when I was, severely depressed and in a new environment and all that, and like I was so forgetful in a professional setting. It's like, what is going on? What is going on? Like, I'm writing exams and I'm failing all the time. Like things that used to come very easy to me, I'm just fumbling. That's one of the hardest things. That's one of the hardest things that I've had to deal with. But I'm grateful that it's better now. I'm grateful that it's better. And nobody talks about being depressed and having to show up like in professional settings. Like I get so depressed that sometimes I can't get out of bed. But I have to go because like age man, nobody really cares about. And my boss, yeah, sometimes he will call me to his office, he'll be like, Helen, then how? My boss will be like, Helen, then how? Like, what's your problem? Like he wants to know, like, what's your problem? And I literally can't say that, oh, I'm coming. So my boss will be like, Helen, what's your problem? Like he wants to know because maybe as much as I was struggling, it wasn't appearing physically. It was just internally. Me not being able to speak, me not, you know, looking people in the eye and everything. Because in the beginning, it'll be an email, so maybe she's just shy. And that's it. They'll say that or a standoffish on penny pack. Now Kai is better. They can always, give all these excuses. But like it's like I started going to work late. At first I started justifying it. I was like, I wasn't getting enough time to learn. So in the morning I'll wake up and learn. And then when it's 8, that's when I'll move. And instead of 8, there was a new age man. 8 is when I'll move from my apartment. Into new age man about 8:30, 8:45. Then I started coming to work 9 o'clock, 9:30, 10. And it's like my boss will be like, because we allow me buy my late me back from my late cry at 8:30. So it's like the boss people start to say Helen tell how and he's not asking it in a way in a condescending way, say like or problem listening, like it's like he wants to know like because one thing that he likes to say he'll be like Helen when you buy problem you say but like nowadays when he calls me to the office he'll be like what's your problem like and I literally can't say it because at the end of the day a professional environment and nobody really cares like that. But it's very difficult navigating like chronic depression and being in a corporate environment. It's a lot. But yeah, I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best because it's things like these. When social media started leaving my bubble, when my social media started leaving my bubble, that kind of scared me a bit. It didn't really scare me, but I don't know. Like with everything, I withdrew from it. I withdrew from my YouTube. I withdrew from my business that I did and everything. Logistics and everything were parts, but I could have, honestly, I could have continued. It's just that mentally, guys, I'm suffering. I'm suffering. It's very hard. And like, I remember I was speaking to a friend one time, one of the few friends that I have, like he usually calls me every once in a while and we just catch up. And I was telling him about my, mental health struggles. He was like, I know two people who can help you. Do you want me to give you their number? And he started laughing. I was like, okay, I don't know what I won't, and it's true, I won't call. But every once in a while, I, try Googling therapists in Ghana and stuff, and nothing really comes up. So where we did, where we found ourselves. But yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. Some days, the only thing that keeps me going, honestly, is my family. And currently, I'm failing them. So I'm failing them because I'm trying to pass an exam that I've been failing for the longest. And I'm still failing, but they all think I'm there for one paper. My promotion and an increase in my financial situation is tied to me passing this exams. And yeah, it's I've been failing it, and it's hard knowing I'm you know disappointing them. But at the same time, guys, we'll talk about this exam thing later on. But like it's very difficult. I don't know what anyone is going through. I know some people are going through worse because like Kofi Kinata said, Ufie was saying crowd ubini there will die ubini die or will die yeah. So yeah, I don't know what anyone is going through. I just want you guys to know that we've got it, and we will sail through it all. We will make it. Whatever that you're going through, keep pushing. There's always light at the end of the tunnel. No matter how hopeless it gets, no matter how if you're suffering from depression, if you're suffering from any type of mental, you know, constraints, no matter how loud the silence gets, no matter how suffocating it gets, there's like literally light at the end of the tunnel. It gets better. I'm not, where I want to be remotely, but I've been working and talking to myself, working everything through. And honestly, guys, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Just find a group of people to, laugh. When you feel suicidal, have a friend or have someone, even have your. Recently, I started journaling again. I started writing again. Just find an outlet to let it out. Just find something to keep busy with. You know how they're like, depression can't, hit a moving target. No matter how little the movement, it's always be on the move. I'm not saying that, what's the name? Try to suppress it. Nothing good comes out of suppression. Nothing good comes out of it. But move, be on the move, be doing something, be it writing, exercising, whatever outlet, talking to that. If you don't have friends, talking to that one friend that you have, you can create a faceless persona on social media. Just, you know, share go find an outlet. And honestly, guys, they are saying this that is so hard. It's so hard because it's like inframan in soon. You are breathing, but inframan in soon. Like no matter how much you breathe in air, it's never enough. But honestly, we will see it though. We will make it. We won't make depression make us its bitches. We will make depression our bitch. But yeah, I just wanted to ramble and I don't know how I'm going to edit or I don't know if I'll ever post this video. But yeah, I hate my hair, God. I hate my hair. But yeah, this is just something I just wanted to ramble about and it is what it is. I don't know what will come out of this video. But yeah, bye.